And good evening. Thank you for choosing Graps TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We're live tonight with AEW Collision. Collision is taped, but you know what? I did my very best to avoid all of the spoilers. So you know what? We're going to have a good time tonight. And in spite of everything this day has been, I refuse to let it get me down. So you know what? Let's have a good time. Let's get ready to wrap on some wrestling. And let's get ready to hang out with AEW Collision. Let's see what Tony's got in store for us tonight. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. This stream is definitely going to be... We're going to be winging it tonight because I have nothing. It's been a long day, as I kind of felt like it would be. But you know what? It can't be that bad. We're going to have Powerhouse Hobbs versus Wheeler Yuta. We're going to have Big Bill and Brian Keith versus the Gates of Agony in the Chicago Street Fight. Anna Jay and her fat ass is going to be going after Megan Bayne. And she says she might just choke her out. Let's see how that plays out. Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes versus the Crew. They don't like the in front of it for some reason. We got Blake Christian versus Speedball Mike Bailey. And we've got Bandito, Brody King, and Tomohiro Ishii, big time, taking on the Don Callis family and Kyle Fletcher versus AR Fox with a special tribute tonight to the one and only Steve Mongo McMichael. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be a damn good show, so we're just going to freestyle it. We're going to see how everything works out tonight. And they're kicking it off right now. Beach Break Collision, live from, well, not live, tape from Chicago. Not Chicago, really. Huntington Estates or something like that. Even though they're listing it from Chicago, Illinois, I have been set straight on that it's definitely the burbs, so to speak. So, yep, that's right. Let's see what we're kicking off with here. Well, there's Penelope Ford, and where Penelope Ford is, Megan Bayne's not too far behind. From Thessaloniki. We got 12 people on the Twitch right now. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for showing up. We're going to freestyle it tonight because, like I said, you know, I thought I had my truck fixed and I got to pull the transmission fluid. Life is good. A solution will present itself. That's what I keep telling myself every single day. And, of course, somebody's going to come over and take a look at it for me on Monday, so I'm not really that terribly panicked about it. But it definitely needs some help, definitely needed some work to begin with, and here we are. Yep. The Megasis herself. There we go. So how's everybody doing tonight? Drop a comment in the tweet. You know, I answer them. We talk about it. Let's chop up some wrestling game tonight. I got to do something to keep my mind off of this. Otherwise, I'm going to get stressed out. So, yep. And here comes the one, the only... From Brunswick, Georgia, been there, done that. Anna Jay with Harley Cameron feeling the wrath all over the place tonight. There we go. So we're kicking it off with the women's match tonight to see how things are going to go. Let's see what else we've got here. So, yeah. There we go. Now I got everything I need. Not much, Catherine. It's been a day. Like I said, you know, I don't know if you caught the intro part there, but I finally got my truck fixed last week, and now I've got to pull the transmission fluid in the driveway, so we've got to figure that out. Like I said, if you know, some people say my life's a country song. Lately, mine's been the whole damn album. Thank you very much, Catherine. I really appreciate it. And Wow, Anna Jay's getting her ass kicked early in this match. Solid chop. The good news about these two ladies right here is they can actually be physical. Yes, also, prayers up for Jim Ross. Jim Ross announced he had colon cancer. I totally forgot about that. Didn't forget about it. It's somewhere in my mind among 50,000 other things that I got on it. Oh! Doesn't look like Harley's helping her out too much right now. We're almost at 20 viewers. That's great, guys. I really appreciate it. We're going to have a good time tonight in spite of. That's what I keep telling myself. We're going to have a good time tonight in spite of. Let's see what we got here. Oh, solid backdrop on the apron. Not enough for 3, though. Yeah, no, I know what the problem is on mine. Mine's old enough. I got a 99 model. It still doesn't have all the computers on it and all, but what it does have is a lot of moving parts that break. We just hit 20 viewers. Thank you. Of course, Megan got her in a bear hug and turns that into a back suplex. Mm-hmm. Oh, that didn't look good. But the good news is I was able to actually get to the grocery and pick up some food and so on and so forth. I like them as a tag team too. I could easily see that. Oh, big swing and a miss. Reverse high kick. Backbreaker. Backstabber, whatever they want to call it. Swinging kick. And she caught her in midair. Let's see what we got here now. Swing and a miss. Hot shot off the center rope. And she goes running over the top rope. Flying body press there, and Anna Jay firmly in command right now. We're almost at 30 viewers right now. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Ooh. Let's see here. Solid Falcon Arrow right there. Not enough for 3, though. Anna kicking out just at the last minute. Nope. Reverse space descent with Bane's descent with Spike DDT. Everybody getting a little nervous on this match. Uh-oh, got her in the center of the ring. Sleeper. She said in that quote, she might just choke the bitch out. Let's see what's going on. Uh-oh, Harley Cameron and Penelope Ford getting into it. Oh! What's up, PW? How you doing, buddy? Not enough for 3. I'm reserving judgment on a lot of that stuff. What's up, Dev? Yeah, Backlash probably was grade A trash. I didn't watch it. I watched the 4-way match, and after that, I just cut it off. That's kind of all I wanted to see on it anyway. I've gotten to where I watch. If I'm not covering it, I watch what I want to watch on the show, and that's what I want to watch. We're at 34 viewers, though. Thank you very much. But when I did tune back in a couple of times, yeah, it was pretty much hitting on some grade A bullshit. But, you know, it is what it is. What's up, Dev? Wow, what a power bomb. Uh-oh. Bane's Descent. There we go. And that's good enough for the 3 count right there. Megan Bayne picking up the pin. But she definitely knew she was in a fight, that's for sure. Absolutely. Kicked off pretty well. I mean, it was okay. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that was okay. I watched a little bit of it, but to be honest with you, after the Intercontinental match, I kind of tuned out after the rest of it. I really did. I just tuned out. I tuned out after that. And then for the 3-way women's match, hey, we are up to 40 viewers now. Thank you. Uh-oh. Soundboard works. The 3-way women's match was pretty good. Yeah, you know how it is. I just watched parts of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just, you know, if I'm not covering them anymore, I don't watch them that much. I did watch a little bit of SmackDown last night for a couple of minutes, but I mainly watch Final Destination with my wife. I mean, we've been binge watching the Final Destination series. And, you know, so, and like I said, right before I got online here today, right before we started the stream, I finished up with 5 today. We watched 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, and then 5. And I guess at some point in time, we'll go see 6. What we got coming down the pike here? So we got Kyle Fletcher and AR Fox in the number 2 slot tonight. Fuego, what's up, buddy? Yep, definitely. I second, third, and fourth that motion. You know, it just is. I've gotten to the point now where I'm taking some time off from WWE completely anyway. The only reason I even have Netflix now is to watch K stuff, because I got hooked on that K crap. That ain't even a joke. I got hooked on all those K shows. Because it's funny to watch Koreans make our original movies into something else. You know, because 90% of the K stuff, there's an actual movie that we can lay our hand on and go, well, this is just like that. And they take it and they make it into a K flick. And it's just interesting. To me, it's just interesting right now. That's my thing. One of my best friends in high school got into Korean flicks back in the 80s and 90s, and we thought he was crazy. But now that I've seen it, I understand what he got into now. Because he was back then during the old school stuff. He actually learned Korean to watch it in Korean. Nick Khan nuked your Twitter. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that Switchblade idiot. Good Lord, that dude's stupid as a bag of rocks and not half as useful. Breaking Bad is, I'll tell you right now, they've got a K version of Breaking Bad. And they've got a K version of Dexter too. It's cool as hell. They've got like a K-show version of Dexter and a K-show version of Breaking Bad. You ought to get into them, man. LPG, what's up? Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Pinchy. Thank you. Well, I hadn't broken any laws yet, though, so I guess I'm safe on that one. Well, Kyle Fletcher's got a knot on his noggin there. Never mind, he's just going to go ahead and kick the shit out of him. No more of this high-flying stuff. I know, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Let's see here. Yeah, there is a Colombian novella version of Breaking Bad. The only thing I'm waiting on right now, Pinchy, is the marketing deal that I've got working with those guys up there at the top of my picture. As soon as they come through with marketing money, I'm buying a whole new setup and having it professionally set up, the whole 9 yards. We're going to do it right. We're going to do it absolutely perfect, and amongst a lot of other things. So everybody's just putting up with what I got right now. Yeah, the pink gear is starting to grow on me a little bit as well. But I tell you what's really starting to grow on me is the fact that AR Fox does not put on a bad match anywhere, anyway, anytime. So, let's see here. I'm just adjusting on the soundboard a little bit to see if I can get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it's fine on a lot of people's. I did see AR Fox on you. I could, but I mean, it's just a matter of spending money on something I don't need to spend money on right now. I need a new soundboard's what it is, Pinchy. I've worn this one completely out. These soundboards don't last long. River and background noise. Oh, I can do that just by turning that down. There we go. And actually, I am on the river, so if you're actually picking up on that, you're one of the few. I live at the beach, but I live off of Waccamaw River. Oh, this is going to hurt bad. Hang tight a second, guys. I'll be right back. I got to check something here on my end. I've gone through a couple of them myself, even since last year, but I'm buying cheap ones is the problem. I'm buying them and they're horrible. And I know I've got an echo built into this thing too. I can hear it in my headset, so let's see here. Yeah, and this mic picks up everything, like it picks every little thing up. You know. I'm going to change it out for a good one. I don't know, man. I don't know. White noise. That's... Meanwhile, up here, Fletcher's laying an ass whooping down, and Fox isn't really getting much offense in. So, I mean, it just is what it is, what it is, what it is. Let's see here. Probably turn that back a little bit and play with that just a little bit. Let me see how that sounds. Actually, I do need to turn that back up since what I did was what I did. I usually have it on 3 anyway. Okay. Let me test myself out over here, see what I hear over on my end. Let's see here. Yes, at some point in time we'll go C6. What we got coming down? Let's see here. Yes, at some point in time we'll go C6. What we got coming down? Oops. Yeah, this thing's just making noise to be making noise. I'm not doing that. Let's see here. Yes, at some point in time. There we go. I'm just killing that. I don't need all that in the background right now. There we go. Oh, they're back. Not bad. I would like to see Nigel featured on the pay-per-view as well, and I haven't seen all the match cards yet, and quite frankly, we haven't even seen the damn matches yet because, crazy enough, apparently Triller's not going to carry it. You hear the ghost of Graps TV. Oh my goodness, what in the world have I done? That's why I didn't want to mess with anything. How about now? I just turned all the effects off. Let me see how that sounds. Somebody let me know how that sounds. It's fine now? Okay, yeah. I just hit one button and killed everything. That way the soundboard can't flip out on me. There we go. It's been one of those days, you know. It's just one of those days where, hell, everything else has gone wrong. Why should this work, you know? Oh, we got 46 viewers. We're closing in on 50. Like, comment, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's see if we can't get this place popping. What in the hell? Really? Yeah, I mean, it's an everyday thing, Dev. I mean, storms are coming through here on a regular basis right now. Just because of the way the weather's kicked around. Y'all starting to take this, well, not y'all, but people are starting to take this streaming shit too seriously. I've got breaking news here. An influencer, age 23, shot dead during the TikTok live stream, appeared to be killed by a hitman. Valeria Marquez was shot and killed by a hitman. Anyway. There we go. We're at 50 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go, guys. There we go. AR Fox getting in some offense for about a second. Brainbuster. And that's game, set, and match right there. Yeah, she was doing a live stream on TikTok, and some dude just rolled up and offed her right there in the middle of the beauty salon. And they're saying now it was a hit job. I'm like, okay, people getting way too serious with the streaming shit now. It is way easier for heels to be bald. It really is. And they're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. I'll be right back literally in 60 seconds. And we're back. And they're running a Dynamite commercial during Collision, so that helps. Oh boy. AP RPG Vice? Where'd that come from? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, this is that one. So they're calling themselves RPG Vice. I wish they'd give us a heads up on some of these names. That was screwing me up for a minute. Lance Archer and RPG Vice versus Bandito, Brody King, and Big Time Tomohiro Ishii. They are all over the map on this thing tonight. 1, 2, 3. We got those three out. All right. Sorry about that, Pinchy. Hey, we're over 70 viewers. Let's see what we got going on here. And there comes the air conditioner. That's going to really do it. Let's see here. So, yep, you're going to hear the air conditioner kicking in. That's going to make some noise, too. But we really needed it. Hang tight for a second, guys. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Had to at least close the door because, you know, noise is noise. We're at 77 viewers. Thank you very much. We are kicking off heavy. The Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito, making his way to the ring, too. I forgot Big Tom's got a belt right now. Took it off the kid himself, if I don't miss my guess. I think he took it from Gabe, right? There we go. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's Saturday night and we're chopping up Game On Wrestling. That didn't go long. Pause. Let's see here. There we go. Really? So we're going to have back-to-backs again next week. Oh boy. That's right, playoffs. This is nothing but mayhem, so yeah. That's what I expected out of this one to begin with. Solid thing, man. And they're going to picture-in-picture up here on TBS. Yeah, TNT, my bad. I get my channels goofed up every time. TBS, TNT. It's the Turner Network. Who cares? Let's see where we're at here. Oh, yes. Here. Yep, there we go. There we go. It's still mayhem from what little bit I can see on the picture-in-picture, but I see the official announcement, yeah, for the match. So there we go. There we go, right there. There we go. Got that one. There we go. Trying to keep up with everybody. We're at 76 viewers right now. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Fun times, fun times, fun times. Okay, I think everything's everything at this point. There we go. Folks, I really appreciate it. We're up to 80 viewers right now, and they're back on the regular Max screen here. Big Tom almost picking up the pin on Rocky Romero, but broke up by, I can't ever remember his name. I'm not even going to. Trent Beretta. It comes to me after a minute. Pause. Oh! And not enough for 3. Ishii kicking out last minute there. That's just not enough. You know Big Tom ain't going to take that one easy. Pause. It's going to be one of those nights, guys. Just bear with me. Bandito creating all kinds of mayhem in the ring right now, not even really meaning to. Wow. Big Bad Brody King in the ring. against Rocky Romero. Oh God, this is gonna hurt in ways he has never imagined. Damn! Oh! Yeah, Rocky's out on his ass. Cannonball. And just like that. And Brody King picking up the pin on top of that. But of course, Lance Archer getting his in. And here come the Outrunners to make the save. Outrunners cleaning house. Paragon in the back for a quick segment. 93 viewers out of nowhere. Good Lord. Thanks, folks. I really appreciate it. Thanks for showing up tonight. Got any questions, got comments? Throw them out there. We talk about it. Uh-oh. Grizzled Young Vets versus Paragon next week, coming live at you, obviously. Grizzled Young Vets. Hey, at least they can work a mic. There you go. And here comes Blake Christian. This ought to be interesting. Blake's been working his way up to the main roster for a hot minute right now, and he's going to be fighting Speedball Mike Bailey. So we've got these three done, and that one. So we're at 4 now. That just leaves Big Bill and Brian Keith versus Gates of Agony. Sons of Texas versus Crew. And, of course, our tribute to Mongo McMichael. So we've only got 2 matches left after this. It's not too bad. They're kind of running through them pretty quick right now. Tells me that maybe this tribute to Mongo McMichael might be a little bit longer than what we expected, Pauls. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got Powerhouse Hobbs and Wheeler Yuta. I'm not expecting that one to take long. I know. Guy calls himself a vanilla baby. I don't get it. I don't. There's no rhyme or reason to what gets over. But then again, that's the beauty of not having a machine force stuff down your throat. This stuff gets over organically. Still hadn't bought that pair of shoes he was supposed to buy with that 100 G's too, guys. And of course, if anybody's keeping up, journalism wins the 150th running of the Preakness Stakes. Of course, I missed that one altogether. I was watching a movie. Wow, he almost picked up the pen quick on that one. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, running heel kick. Not enough for 3 on that, but that double knee drop right there was pretty damn vicious. Oh, drew him in on that one. Oh, hello. And of course, last night we were covering Defy too, so if you missed it, you missed it. You need to go back and watch some of that back. The Marina Shafir match was really good. Oh, what in the world? Not enough for 3. There we go. Bear with me here just a second, guys. What in the world? Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, connecting with back-to-back heel kicks, and what in the hell was that? Springboard. Caught a high kick straight to the face. Oh, solid chop out of nowhere. he stomped on his foot. That's hilarious. And then he just ate a super kick from hell. Moonsault from nowhere, man. And of course, not really necessarily interference, just, distractions. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Connected with that one. Oh, say goodnight, Gracie. Yep, say goodnight, Gracie. That was game, set, and match right there. That spinning heel kick. Speedball Mike Bailey picking up the win, picking up the pin. Oh, he's got a mic. Huh? And he calls out Okada, and Okada appears to be on his way out. Kazuchika Okada making his way to the ring right now, apparently to answer the Speedball Mike Bailey challenge. Jalistico beating the living holy hell out of Speedball Mike Bailey. And Roosh in the ring here. That is Warner's favorite wrestler right there. Chicago Street Fight coming up here in just a minute. Sounds like they're going to take maybe, I don't know. It'll take about 20 seconds while they're busy doing this. I'm just going to mute the camera real quick. They are taking a full-on break. We're going to take it with them. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. And I'm back. We're almost to 100 viewers right now. That's what I like to see on a Saturday night. Oh, so we got the Chicago Street Fight coming up next between Big Bill and Bryan Keith and the Gates of Agony. I'm really hoping this is the one that puts Gates over, and of course I do hope Big Bill gets put over a little bit too. If anybody belongs in a title picture, it is Bill. He has been healthy, he has maintained health, and he's been Johnny on the spot. So, you know, I don't see any other way for it. There we go. Goodness gracious, this promo video they've got for AEW is something else. Of course, this is a Dynamite promo that I'm seeing right here, and it's absolutely intense. And they are confident enough to put Big Bill and Bryan Keith. They're giving Gates prime real estate here. All four of these men are getting prime real estate. Hang on, they're still doing a commercial here. Oh boy. Hang on a minute, they're still running commercials here. Something must be wrong. I'm going to say they're having a production issue at this point. Let's see if they can get it back together here. Because we're back to more AEW videos here. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to go with they got a production issue going on here because they were supposed to be back on the air. And something has gone completely haywire. They're taking another break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in 30 seconds, I think. All right, I'm catching a promo video here, so theoretically I think maybe they're back. They are professionals and they have standards. And the fact that Gabe Kidd has said, all right, we're back now. And Gabe Kidd says, abandon all hope, which is exactly what I did looking for Double or Nothing on Triller. I abandoned all hope. Yeah, they're bringing toys with them. And Brian Keith brought a sheet of sheetrock and a kendo stick. Okay. And these guys are still coming out to Judas. Gates of Agony making their way to the ring right now. Absolutely not shy of saying this is my favorite tag team in all of AEW. Glad to see them getting pushed. Glad to see them getting a hand up. I don't know, Catherine. I kind of felt like they had a production issue loading the video is what I thought happened there, because they just kept looping the same commercials over and over and over again. And back when we were in radio, if you had a problem with something, you just kept looping the commercial until you figured it out. We'd solve the problem offline, then bring the station back online. So I'm kind of thinking that's about what happened here. And Gates walking around like they don't give a fuck about anything. Bishop Khan catching a beat down from the Bad Apple himself. Move those steps 4 feet. Big boot from Big Bill. Hitting him with that street sign. Hit him with a traffic cone, why don't you? Bill coming out looking like he's on rage tonight. Oh, Bishop Khan shot out of the corner like a rocket. Bad Apple is now Split Apple. Toleona. And he just broke a kendo stick over his head. We hit 100 viewers. Thank you. 100 people hanging out tonight. That is just awesome. Thank you. All right, I guess we've given up on the beating each other with kendo sticks. Now we're just going to beat each other. And of course, you can hear the Fed walkers out in the crowd right now with the meat chants. Uh-oh. There we go. Bill's still fighting his way out of this. There we go. They're going to picture in picture right now. Break that part down right there. Let's catch him up here on picture in picture, trying to anyway. Oh, good Lord. We're over 100 viewers now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are making my night, by the way. I've had a crappy day, so I appreciate it. Everybody that's showing up tonight, definitely making my night great. I appreciate you. In fact, I don't even really want to have the headset on right now because I just don't need it when they're in picture. But yeah, totally on it, beating the absolute hell out of Brian Keith, and Bishop Khan pretty much taking away any momentum that Big Bill had. So there we are. And he just slung Brian Keith through the steps again. Toa seems to just be enjoying this at this point. Oh, Brian Keith getting a hold of that half of the kendo stick. Oh, and just ate a trash can lid for his trouble. All right, Brian Keith in a lot of trouble right now. They're just teeing off on Brian Keith with the trash can lids. Keith getting out, getting the hell out of Dodge. Whew. So I guess that answers whether we're doing this one commercial free or not. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Let's see what we got coming in here now. They're back. Let's see what we got. and of course the pin getting broken up by Big Bill. Brian Keith probably does not know what planet he's on. We're almost to 110 viewers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Brian Keith probably does not know what planet he's on, but here's a double table. Bishop Khan eating a lot of that guardrail. Let's see what Big Bill's got in the backpack. Uh-oh, we got Bricks on the scene. Oh, that hurt me just looking at it. Swing and a miss. Yeah, they curtain jerked with that one, Werner. That was a curtain jerk match. Very first one. Yeah, you missed it completely. They opened the show with that damn thing. Blew my mind. In all seriousness. Thanks for stopping by, though, bro. I'm really glad to see you, man. Hey, everybody. Werner from Covalent TV. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Yep. Yeah, they opened the show up with Anna Jay and Megasis. It was a melee, too. It was actually pretty decent. I won't tell you how it went out since you hadn't seen it yet. Just run it back. It's the first show. It's the first match of the whole show. Yeah, you catch it on the very first one. Absolutely. But yeah, and guys, like I say all the time, and you can back me up on this as well, Covalent TV has one of the best, if not the best, actual live reviews on all platforms. And they're live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night in all pay-per-views, be it WWE or AEW. They've got them going on. Now, they're not going to do one for Saturday night's main event, trust me. I wouldn't even watch that thing if my life depended on it. But absolutely, Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights within 15 minutes following the major events. They bring you the news, they hold a couple of dumbasses accountable, bring you those facts, data, statistics, and give you one of the best live reviews on all platforms, Covalent TV. Y'all know I advertise for him during the stream. This is actually Werner here. Werner is one half of the dynamic duo. Meanwhile, back on the ranch here, Khan is just beating the holy hell out of poor old Big Bill. So... But yeah, man, they curtain jerked with that. Blew my mind. They had 3 other matches they could have curtain jerked with, and they curtain jerked with that one. Absolutely kicked the entire show off with it. It was pretty much a heater to get into. Good Lord, I forgot. Oh, Kyle Fletcher followed after that. The match order tonight's got no sense to it. I don't understand the match order on this one. Because some of the matches I thought would be openers are closers, apparently. And the ones I thought that would be closers are openers. So it didn't make any sense to me. I would have thought they would have had Anna Jay and Megasis at the top of the hour. You know, that's something you want to lead into your second hour with. Heat up the next set of matches. But here we are with this. So, you know, don't get me wrong. I love Gates of Agony, favorite tag team in the world, but... as far as heating up the top of the hour, I just don't know. I don't have a clue on that one right there at all. But yeah, man, glad to have you. Just, hey, glad to have you. Somebody's going through these double tables here, and I got a bad feeling it's going to be Toa. Yep, there's Big Bill. There he goes. See you later. Put a fork in him. He's done. Trash can to the back from Bishop. Bishop just pop it. I'm going to tell you right now, man, Big Bill has taken a lot of this brunt of this thing right here because Obviously, Brian Keith is not bumped very much. And busting a piece of sheetrock over the back of the head of Bishop Khan is the bad apple, Brian Keith. Oh, there we go. Say goodnight, Gracie. That's some cured shit, too. There's a difference between sheetrock and sheetrock that you pulled off the wall. The one you pulled off the wall is cured. And Bishop Khan's sitting up with a smile. Oh, Jesus. They've done everything but shoot him right here in the ring. Solid choke slam from Big Bill. This could be it. I cannot believe Bishop Khan ate the fucking pin on that. You have got to be fucking shitting me. I would have thought Toa would eat the pin on if they were going to eat the pin. Anyway, the Learning Tree, Big Bill and Brian Keith picking up the win in this Chicago street fight over Gates of Agony. Wow. That one made no sense. And Brian Keith standing up like he did something is absolutely hilarious. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Oh my God. Well, I thought they were getting a push. I am liking the video package they're giving up right now between Mina Shirakawa and Tony Storm. This is definitely something interesting right here. Mina Shirakawa's English is getting better. Let's see what we got here. Once again, if you miss, yeah, Big Bill needs a singles run. That's just Brian Keith is like, I don't even have words for Brian Keith. Brian Keith sucks ass anyway, and he's really drugged Big Bill down for quite a while. Bill needs to be out of that thing like 100 miles away. And they're going into the Mongo McMichael Memorial now with, I'm presuming Nature Boy's going to be in here in just a minute. Hopefully they didn't cut a lot of time in matches for Rick to keep going on and on and on here. Dean Malenko in the house. Dean Malenko in the house. Probably not going to be as outgoing. Let's see here. Gonna miss him, that's for sure. That's not even a question, but yeah, there's no but to that. I'm with Werner on this one right here. I don't understand why Big Bill is still being held down by the bullshit that is Brian Keith. But I did hear Titty Dude was finally done with rehab, so maybe they'll park him down on Ring of Honor and Brian Keith can go back to titty licking with him, and maybe that's how Big Bill gets his singles run. I don't know. ALS awareness. There we go. That's what it was. I tell you what, that's a crappy way to go too, man. ALS, you're there, but you can't tell anybody. That's the lights are on. You're home, just nobody knows it. And often imitated, never duplicated. The man, the myth, the legend. The jet flying, limousine riding, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, making his way out. I'm convinced that's the only damn suit he owns at this point. I'm just convinced that's the only damn suit he's got left. It's the only one I ever see him in public in anymore. I noticed that he's already like, damn, dude. There we go. Then the Mongo chant going on here. Good Lord. This has got to be a Guinness record. Ric Flair shut up in 3 minutes. But I guess they probably told him to keep it short and sweet. But yeah, Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Let's give it up for the Ric Man. Ho! Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you live by water, send a message in a bottle. That works too. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. I'll be right back in 60 seconds. Now let's see if they've got their production right this time. That last break they took, Werner, I don't know if you saw that or not, but that commercial break took about 4.5, 5 minutes right there by itself. It was absolutely nuts. I thought they were down at that point when they rolled through the AEW commercials for the second loop and they went all the way through them before they cut into Jon Moxley's promo. I thought their production was down on the show. I really did. I was just sitting here babbling to be babbling at that point. But yeah, shortest Ric Flair promo in the history of professional wrestling. I didn't know Ric Flair could only talk for 3 minutes. I really didn't. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. Most of the time he puts out a hell of a promo. Rutro, yeah, their production died, by the way. Their production totally freaking died. Yep. I'm just telling you right now, live and in living color, we are not going to see the rest of the matches. Max just filed in and said this event has ended and they have cut to an entirely different show on TNT. Is anybody catching it on Triller Plus overseas, Catherine? I had a feeling they were having production problems. I really did. I had a feeling there were production problems going on during that last set of commercial breaks. I had a feeling on that, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the headset off completely because obviously we have reached an impasse with AEW Collision, and get ready for the Twitter battles that are about to ensue after this one. This is going to be cannon fodder for the rest of the fucking night and probably the next 24 hours. I'm going to give them a couple of minutes to see if they can resurrect the show on at least Max. But I was literally just telling you guys, I thought they were having production issues when they looped the commercials on the last run. But they managed to get in the Chicago Street Fight. They managed to get in the tribute to Mongo McMichael. This is not good. Has anybody got a Twitter update on whether or not they can pull this back together? Because I got a bad feeling this shit's about to go south. I'm checking all my feeds real quick. See if we got a Tony Khan message floating around here. No, but we got an AEW dropper right away. Oh, shittle. Skittle McShittle. Skittle McShittle, it's down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, since Collision has crashed, that's it, guys. That's all she wrote. I'm checking one more spot to see if I can find it. If I can find it and pull it, I'll throw it up on the video and we can watch the rest of it. Because y'all know I'll still do that to make a show work. Nope. Nope. We're dead. Dead in the water. Dead in the water. Let me check one thing here real quick to see if the burner account makes it official. No, but the discourse has started. They're dead. They're dead in the water, ladies and gentlemen. So we're ending the show 30 minutes early, and I'll be doing the exact same thing tonight. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Monday night, let me go ahead and see if I can find that match tile. Give me a second here. Give me just a second. Let's see. Browse. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Monday night following Monday Night Raw. Be sure to join Covalent TV live and in living color. They're going to bring you the news, the facts, data, statistics. They're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable, and they're going to bring you the most honest and real Raw review And that's going to be within 15 minutes after the end of Raw on Monday night. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this has been your AEW Collision live watch along. We are ending the stream about a half hour early because all indicators are that their feed is dead. I don't know what to say, guys. I know we're not going to hear the end of this for at least 24 to 48 hours. But you know what? Just keep strong. We'll see how the show did. We'll see how it showed up and everything else. And the ratings coming up probably on Monday as well. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and sign right on out here. And thank you guys for joining us. We had 115 live and in living color tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and sign on out here. And I'm just going to let you know my usual sign out here. Good night. God bless and good night, America, wherever you are. We'll see you on Wednesday. Take care.